What's going on, guys? DJ Av here. How you doing? And today we're going to be talking about something cool, and that's Parawave Audio Design's Rapid. Smash that like button because it is coming in something serious.
Traptendo.
So as we get into this real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and play a track and answer questions as I go past, and of course review it. So before I even really explore the different features of this, I just wanted to play with the factory presets because one of the hugest pitches about this from the company is that it has a vast, useful factory preset bank. And yeah, 10 minutes of cook up and I came with some stuff. I'm going to just go ahead and play it real quick. So, one of the main questions about this was the pads. Somebody asked me, it wasn't really many people that asked me a question during the preview video, but, pads. The pads sound good. Really good. So, let's go ahead and go through some presets. This one sounds so good. One of the most endearing things about this VST, this wavetable synth, by the way, is the sound quality. I really find that the sound quality is very up to par and, quite unique in certain standards as well. I do think that, if we're going to talk about the GUI itself, the GUI itself is pretty simple and sweet, but there are things that even intrigue me in terms of the keyboard range option or this part of the GUI right here, which actually hints upon itself being much like a contact bank type style. And you're able to, and this is where the whole wavetable synthesis part comes in, you're able to use like a 256 snapshot style like Falcon and Serum, which are the two most popular in terms of just wavetable synthesis, especially Serum, and you're able to use that, but you also can use your typical or non-typical sample that might be 4 seconds or 12 seconds long and map them out through the different octaves as well. So I find that to be pretty cool that this VST can do that. That means that your limitations are kind of met with some kind of a gratitude that you can loop in and loop out. I have not played with that to a certain extent. Right here, what you see right here is the mixer part, and we're in the main page right here where you can see all the presets. Of course, compression. You can set your compressor up and your visuals as well. Very visual heavy. keep in mind that when we talk about the CPU usage here, the CPU usage seems like it's a bit iffy, but I'm running 4 instances of this in real time, so about 30 CPU usage with 2 open and 2 muted. It goes up to 56. But however, I would like to counteract the fact that the CPU usage on this is very good. When I'm not streaming or local recording, of course, this VST does not take up a lot of space. There's other VSTs that are out now that are, reign supreme. Even on, this setup that I'm on right now, this laptop I'm on is pretty superior to other modern day stuff that's out in terms of hardware. But this is very optimized. And that food is gorgeous. Give it some volume. Then pick a clean guitar, see how that sounds. So that patch right there shows you kind of like the abilities that it has in terms of like the velocities and the different kind of expressions that it can do in general when it comes to layering a sample or a wavetable in general, which is kind of missing out of other wavetable synths, So this does take a bold step forward from that prototype or that style. Walking through the whole entire, like the inside interface where you see have 8 layers and stuff like that, which more or less puts this in the pocket of like a Dune 2 and ElectraX. Dune 2 more or less because it has 8 layers like Dune 2, and then it has 3 oscillators per layer. As you can see, within each one of the layers you have your filter section, which you have your standard 6 dB, 12 dB, 24 dB, low pass, high pass, and band pass stuff. And then you have like your peaks, multi-peaks, and stuff like more vocal type filters, sections, and stuff like that, which sound really good, obviously. Of course, you can route stuff in terms of like your modulation. Your modulation is all in this area right here at the bottom. And you can scroll and see, and you have a ton of modulation that you can do. You can insert as well if you want to insert a effects type. Also, you can change the voicing and stuff like that, just in case like the preset or whatever you're designing is taking up too much CPU on your system, or just kind of optimizing it yourself. Man, this guitar is gorgeous. Effects area, you have, let's see, 7 effect slots. Whoa. And you have different effect types, all the way from delay to your reverb, all the way down to mostly traditional stuff, but you do have impacts as far as like distortion and stuff like that as well. Another question that was asked, and this was asked privately, is it available for Mac? Right now, they don't have a Mac version available on the website. Hopefully, you Mac guys will be able to benefit like us Windows guys are doing right now with Rapid, because man, it is quite a gorgeous wavetable synth. The arpeggiation, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give some volume. they have some very unconventional ways of approaching arpeggiation. So some pretty cool stuff in terms of the arpeggiators. The final question that was asked was, can this thing growl? Yeah, it can growl. So it can get quite vicious here. Let me see. I'm go back to arpeggiators. I can't remember what arpeggiator I was using in this. Last but not least, I do want to talk about this area right here. Again, the oscillators, the waveforms. Boy, if this doesn't convince you right here, look at the amount of waveforms that you get off top. So they provide you with a large library. Again, this is a 2 gig library that comes with this. And again, look in the link in the description box and you can check them out as well on their website. But boy, oh boy, and they include multi-samples as well. Really good stuff. Really good stuff to work with. So, what else? Oh, the last but not least, and I think I did forget about this, and is the envelope and LFO section. The LFO section and the envelope section, you get 4 different regions that you can work with and assign. The LFOs, the different types of LFOs you can select are right here. And as you can see, you have your typicals as far as your sine, ramp, triangle saws, half saw, square, tube soft, tube strong, waste. Which, let me check out waste. Oh, ooh, that is very sexy. But yeah, you have some pretty cool stuff there. You know, you set your arpeggiation and stuff like that in different ways in terms of your modulation area. It's just on how you would set that. Your ARP area is right here as well. And you can, let's see, like your different patterns and stuff like that. You can load MIDI in there. So that is great. And of course you have your typicals as far as like up, down, up and down, down and up. And then Q, random, and polyphonic. And selecting the octaves and your different speeds. But yeah, so you're pretty loaded with stuff that you could do. And then here are some of the other presets that you could do as far as setting your particular arpeggiation up. So you got all kinds of great modulation. that is routable as well. So anyways, oh, drag and drop modulation as well. Almost forgot. You can drag and drop them. Anyways, I'm DJ Av. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I really do recommend this. It's pretty damn good. I'm DJ Av. Y'all have a good day. Later.
Traptendo.